All right, I'm going to look at dividing polynomials. This is page 9 in your notes. This will be example 1. So make sure we set up our division problem. And then if there are any terms missing, we need to make sure we include those by putting a 0 coefficient for any missing terms. And then we are going to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor, multiply the result, and then subtract to get a new result, and then just keep repeating those steps. So I'm going to set it up. I have right here this x minus 5, and then I'm going to set up my division, and then x cubed minus 7x squared. Notice there is no x term, so I'm going to put plus 0x and then plus 14, and then make sure my division bar goes all the way across. So now I think, how do I get x? What do I multiply x by to get x to the third? Well, we're going to multiply x to the second. So x to the second times x gives us x to the third. X to the second minus 5 gives us negative 5x squared. And then we are going to subtract those two things. So I have x to the third minus x to the third. Those cancel. Then I have negative 7x squared minus a negative 5x. Well, that's actually going to turn into negative 7 plus 5x squared. So that's going to give you a negative 2x squared. And then you drop down your next term. This is a 2. There you go. So now what do I multiply x by to get negative 2x squared? We're going to multiply by negative 2x. So negative 2x times x gives us negative 2x squared. Negative 2x times negative 5 is going to give us a positive 10x. And then again, we are subtracting. So negative 2x squared minus negative 2x squared, that's going to be a plus, so those cancel. And then I have 0x minus 10x, which is going to give us negative 10x. Then you drop your last term. So we just keep dropping terms until we're out of terms. And then now, how do I get x to become negative 10x? Well, I multiply by a negative 10. So negative 10 times x is negative 10x. Negative 10 times a negative 5 is a positive 50. And then remember, we are subtracting. So negative 10x minus negative 10x turns to plus, so those cancel. I have 14 minus 50, which is going to give me negative 36. That is your remainder. Okay, so I'm going to take my top terms, so that x squared minus 2x minus 10, and then since my remainder is negative 36, it's going to be minus 36 over what we were dividing by, x minus 5. And then that is your answer. If you get a 0 right there where the remainder is, you do not have a remainder. But right there, 36, that is our remainder, negative 36. If it was a positive, I would do plus remainder over what we're dividing by.